I'm Jason, the world is yours, and today we have a story about Bamboozled Music Festival 2023 announces second wave of performers. Bands like Flyleaf, Motion in White, and Papa Roach, and many, many more. Bamboozle Music Festival is making its return this year, 2023, and now a second wave of music artist announcements have come in advance of the 20th anniversary celebration. Organizers have revealed a new slate of acts taking part, including Flyleaf, Motion in White, and Papa Roach. Okay, we don't have to talk about that. Let me see. I guess other newly announced acts for the Bamboozle 2023 edition of their music festivals: Bad Omens, Trippy Red. Let me see. A Boogie with the Hoodie, Ice Spice. Okay, Ice Spice, Slump, Ski Mask, the Slump Guard. Okay, let me see. Okay, that's about it. They've joined already. They joined a bill that already included bands like Limp Bizkit, Hollywood Undead, wow, Saves the Day. Who else? Who else? Who else? Finch, okay, Mayday Parade. I've heard of this. Is that Rick Ross? How's Rick Ross all the way down? Steve Aoki. Okay, let's just go over the. Let me see. Let's go over the poster and the bands, and then we could go. Okay, so this Bamboozle Music Festival is 2023 is scheduled for May 5th through May 7th, 2023, and it's happening on the East Coast in Atlantic City, New Jersey. So I'm going to go over the bands that I do know, the artists that I do know, and then we'll talk about which artists I would love to see and which artists you would like to see. So bands / artists that I do know is A Boogie with the Hoodie. I may have heard of Bad Omens. I've heard of Boys Like Girls. E-Town Concrete, I believe I've heard of them. I've seen Finch in concert with the Used and My Chemical Romance. That's some old school stuff. Flyleaf, okay. Who else? Hollywood Undead. I haven't heard from them in like a very long time. Ice Spice, BX, stand up, right? Ice Spice is there. We're gonna see what's gonna happen with that performance because she's been getting some heat, but I think she'll do well. Let me see who else. Limp Bizkit. Okay, Limp Bizkit. I don't know if there's headliners on this, but Mayday Parade, okay. I don't know who Motionless in White is. I feel like I've heard of them before. I don't think I know any songs by them, but Papa Roach is gonna be there. Rick Ross? Like, is that the same Rick Ross I'm thinking about? Because Rick Ross should be in yellow, right? You know, I mean, come on. Sales Sin, I've heard of Sales Sin. Say Anything, okay. Ski Mask, the Slump Guard. Steve Aoki, right? You see Steve Aoki's in yellow. Who else? Maybe the Spill Canvas. I believe I've seen something or heard something from them. The Rex, definitely. I ride with Trippy Red. Okay, Trippy Red, that's cool. I think maybe We the Kings, or maybe it's Kings of Leon. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for as far as artists that I know. But of artists that I would like to see, I would definitely want to see Trippy Red, Steve Aoki. I live in Las Vegas, so Steve Aoki is always out here. Ski Mask, the Slump Guard, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Rick Ross, you know, I definitely wouldn't mind seeing Rick Ross. Papa Roach, obviously I would try to catch their one famous song and then I would leave. Limp Bizkit, that's kind of an interesting one. I wouldn't stay for an entire set for Limp Bizkit, but I would definitely stay around for at least a good 30 minutes to see what they were doing, right? Hollywood Undead, I got to see what's happening. There's like, you know, I would love to see what they're doing and what songs they would play. Ice Spice, definitely want to see what's happening with Ice Spice. I think that concert will be a little bit turned up. She just released the EP, so she's doing her thing. BX Stand Up. I don't know if she's getting a lot of hate. I heard a little bit of hate real quick. I don't know if that's gonna build, but if she's gonna do concerts like this with artists, you know, way bigger than her, to see if, you know, how does she hold the stage to them. I think this could obviously is gonna be a breakout year for Ice Spice. So doing concerts and performances like this on these stages, you know, could definitely win some new fans over, and I think she'll do well. I hope she does well, right? BX stand up, so we'll see how Ice Spice does. I can't say I would stay for the whole set, but I don't think the set will be, too long. So I probably would stay for a whole set of Ice Spice. Flyleaf, definitely want to catch a few songs from Flyleaf. Like I said, I've seen Finch in concert. I believe it was at the Irving Plaza in New York City with My Chemical Romance. Who else? Who else? And the Used. There's also another band I can't remember, but yeah, it was My Chemical Romance, the Used, and Finch. Who else? Who else that I would want to see? So I would catch a few songs from Finch, and A Boogie with the Hoodie. I wouldn't say for a whole set, but definitely catch a good 15, 20 minutes of A Boogie with the Hoodie. But let me know your opinion of this music festival. Would you attend? I would attend. I gotta be honest. I really, when I was growing up, music festivals were kind of one note genres. You have a metal festival, you have a punk rock festival, you have R&B. Now these music festivals today's have music artists from so many different spectrum, EDC, hip hop, R&B, pop, metal, rock, emo. So, like, to me, concerts like this are dope. You get to interact with different music genres, and you get to discover a lot of different common interests people share, through different, even in different music genres. But I would definitely attend this music festival. I like this lineup. I give it, a great lineup. There's a lot of bands I would want to see, a lot of artists I would want to see, I would stick around for. So I think this is a very dope music festival for New Jersey. So it's happening in May, so not too far from now, like 3-4 months from now. May 5th through May 7th, 2023, the Bamboozle Music Festival lineup, second wave of artists was just recently announced. Artists like Flyleaf, Motionless in White, Papa Roach. Yeah. I'm Jason, the world is yours. Today we had a conversation. We're talking about Bamboozle Music Festival 2023 lineup. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button, and please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.